It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is a rockin' as they await the start of this one. We're here at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. And he finds a seam down the middle, complete. It's a gain of 22. And the Giants will have a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Here's 2nd and 5. Catch made over the middle.
Stop hitting me, man.
The 28. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught at the 4. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Khalif Raymond to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Goff setting to throw. Samuel. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken
I've got
down.
Zhao. You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Goff to the air now.
Oh, pick that
Oh,
off.
he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that.
Damn.
There just simply was not a window for him
Right.
to sneak that throw in.
Goff now on 3rd down. Finding Flowers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Throwing again, it's Goff.
Give me that. Give me that.
Their left side as it ends up incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play, keeping everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. From the gun, Goff. I know it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing is gone. He put everything he had into this one. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down. Browns are lining up to punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he'll get this up close to the 40 before going out. This one returned for 11 yards. And it'll be Giants football. New set of downs for him at the 38. On first and 10, here's Nix.
Whoa, how is you overthrowing that, you fuck-ass niggas?
Shot his shot, Bronk, but they couldn't connect.
Jesus fucking
There's
Christ.
not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Has the connection to right. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Cleveland Browns Stadium after this.
Oh, shit.
Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Nix from the gun. Catch made. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's a give for right. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sack.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Browns take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
On 1st down, it's gone. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Works the sideline to the 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Goff on 1st and 10. Oh, he got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Tried to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Giants take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix.
Fuck.
An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. The Browns close in and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming.
I'm backing up to
coming
the
and
fucking
bearing
mud.
down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Third and long for Nix. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. The Giants likely looking at a punt. Now on 4th down, one of the greats, Johnny Hecker, out to punt this away. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 21. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the shotgun, gone.
Ma, there's nothing in here.
He fires one deep down the middle.
Oh,
This is caught inside the 15. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Oh, wow.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First and goal, Swift. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns earn the chance to tie before halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. That one right down the
That ball
middle.
is not that deep.
And we're all tied up. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Wright running out of the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Nix with it on 1st. He's got a man left. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Throwing now from the gun. To the left sideline, complete. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
I may love.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. They took a look just to be safe. You always appreciate that, but the call on the field stands. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up. It cost him that catch.
He run it from the gun with Wright. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Now Nick's on third down.
Oh,
And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the final play of our first half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. We're through 2 here with the Giants overcoming home field advantage. They've got the lead at the break. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us? As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Taking a deep shot here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage of this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Goff on 3rd. Too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Takes this in at the 25. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 58 yards on the punt there. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. He rolls to his right. He's got his man complete. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Now run with right. Juke the defender. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Right again.
Oh, come on.
And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Now Nix. The Browns close in and take him down. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he is on 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Cooker. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
First down. Here's Swift. Broke through the tackle. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He's got him. That's Swift. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You can just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. They're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
From the gun, Goff.
Give me that.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Giants get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security's coming up, it is right now. They made a great play.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit
Oh.
right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot
Fuck is a Mason? And who the fuck is a Mason?
Throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Nix. Catch is made down the right sideline. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Delivered to the sideline. Smith-Njigba brings it in. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. runs to the line for second down. Shotgun snap to Nix. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Giants will have a first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Frank gets it, headed right. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? But they're the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
Lengthy fourth down try here. They need 6. Looking to throw. Getting out to his left. That's incomplete on fourth down, and they'll turn over possession.
Quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential first down.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one is caught left side of the field. They'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets them up now at the 38. Now gone. And the Giants are too much. They take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Trying again following the sack. It's taken in by Eckler. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
He'll throw it. Swift hauls it in. He'll be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns trail by a field goal. Fourth and 3, drive on the line.
What?
Back to throw it.
Say what?
That's caught.
Yeah, damn sure did.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
We got so many power episodes.
Hey, that's good. That's a good thing.
I don't know when we gonna come around to it.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule.
Proud of me.
Takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So calm and having a good time, making people laugh. Just being you.
Here he is to throw.
Hmm.
Down to the 10. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set.
Like, I wish we had a better
That is
group.
a well-designed route right there.
Like,
He really made it easy.
Yeah, they was bitching
to
at the
get
plan.
that pass
Oh
to him.
my
Creating
God. Like,
space,
y'all
QB
enjoy-
receiver, deliver.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Everything is a goddamn problem.
Handoff running right. Here's Swift. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here moves him in front.
And week to week, the pleasure it is for us to call
Oh.
these games. We never know.
It probably don't be in your mind.
This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go with a response.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw it. Browns take him down. Offense hurrying to
Is it second? Right.
to throw.
Maybe you need to take that credit card out.
Right, reels it in.
What's that called?
We'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I'll tell why I'm taking out. I'm out.
And that's going to be the second for New York.
Back on winning, so
Still one more in
It
there.
is on both sides.
It's on both. Oh, I didn't.
Dodo.
Third down coming, trying to lock up those passing lanes.
Stuff like that.
Throwing now.
Put me on, Mark.
It's funny.
I was through.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The Giants are
Big
gonna call their
dream,
final
nigga.
timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Now to throw. Browns goes in and take him down. And they spike the ball to stop the clock. And the Browns bringing out some extra defensive backs. We've got time on third down. One final shot here. Try and push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete.
All right.
No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over.